Hello, Thunder Buddies, and everybody that's on with us. We're going to be doing an update, talk about a little snow, and we'll look towards Christmas too. And right now, the white Christmas don't look great, but that's all right. We'll talk about that here in just about a minute and 49, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 seconds. That was a joke. Hey, Eric. Jackie, Catherine, Dave, my old buddy Dave. Chris. Linda, you're not right. Oh, good grief. Hang on, everybody. What is wrong with these headphones? Looks like Mark is actually here. Let me see if I can figure out why I don't have him.
You gotta pull me back in too.
Okay, I got you now. Woohoo! Hey, Mark.
Hey, Dave.
Wow,
we made it.
Yeah, I look big, you look small, and we're just a barrel of laughs here. I got snow behind me. Wonder why you got you so
There we
small.
go.
I think I can adjust that. Let me see. I don't know. There's got to be some way to do it. Hang on. Well, anyway, I'll have to figure that out. At least I can see you. Well, welcome aboard. I'm glad to see you back. Let me turn on something. I've got my... Okay, there, that's a little better, I think. I can see myself a little better. It's the brightness of the snow behind me. I'm not actually in the snow, but we're talking a little bit about snow, so I just thought I'd show you the scene behind me so you could see it. And so, Mark, we're looking at this little plume down here just near Clarksville.
Yeah, you can see it really well on that depiction.
Yeah, I took this over the winter weather radar, and it's showing it. But earlier, tell me a little bit about what you saw.
Okay, we saw this plume when I first looked at the radar this morning. We were seeing snow flurries up to the north of us, up around Madisonville to the north of there. And we thought we might see some flurries with this little fast clipper system on the backside of the cold front that went through that brought us the rain a little bit earlier. But we didn't know if they'd make it this far west. Off to our east, yeah, they said they get a little bit of snow. Over here, well, we may see some flurries in the air.
Well, I've got a temperature here of 30, it's like 35 maybe.
About 35 through most of the area. The Messinet's showing 30, about 35, 33, 34 all across the area.
Yeah, we did see when we got the report earlier from Madisonville that it appeared to be some snow falling up there. It has since moved on, dissipated, got down into North Christian. Don't know how much of it was reaching the ground, but it was enough to get some excitement stirred up. So, well, that's one of the reasons we decided to come on and talk about it. You know, everybody's this is the last Friday before Christmas. And
Yeah,
I hope everybody's enjoying the holiday and that you've got family to share it with.
yeah.
Tammy Carter's
Tammy,
joined us. Yeah, Tammy's saying she's seeing flurries in Muhlenberg County.
yeah,
So,
yeah. We wanted to get, everybody gets all excited if they see any snowflakes in the air. We wanted to lament and reassure you that it's probably not going to amount to anything but just a few flakes in the air and flurries. It's not going
yeah.
to be anything that accumulates.
My friend Linda McElrath says, "Did I just see a snowflake? No, wait, that was my screensaver." I gotta love her. She's a character, one of my memorable characters on here. David's
Yeah.
with us too from up in West Virginia. He said he's getting rain at 39. That
Yep.
won't last long, will it? That'll go back
No, it
to
won't. That'll drop down to snow
yeah,
probably around sunset.
yeah. So Dave, enjoy it. I know you will, and I hope everything's going well with your family.
Yeah.
And let's see what else we got here. Chris Meacham's
Let's
on.
see.
Says he started off saying good afternoon, Thunder Buddies, and of course Dave says hello. Catherine Bridges says good afternoon. Jackie Mattis says hey David, Mark, and Thunder Buddies, and our good friend Eric Breaks on with us too, saying hello to us. And so Michael Henderson's on with us too. Hey Michael, he's saying hello.
Yeah.
Trish Horn says hello everyone. Hi Trish. And let's see here. Chris Beecham says someone turn off this windmill and close the freezer door. That's a
It
good
is
way to put
definitely
it.
breezy and it's definitely cold out there.
Yeah, if you haven't been out, you're going to want to put on a jacket because it is pretty doggone nippy out there, and so you won't want to go out there the way this feels right now. So let's
Yeah. The steady winds out there are anywhere from about 15 to 18 miles an hour, and that's a steady wind. That's not the gust. So
yeah.
yeah, it's definitely cold. The wind chills are down in the 20s.
Wow. Well, let's look at a couple of things while we're here. Might as well bring everybody up to date. And one of my favorite places is, of course, the Earth satellite photograph. If I can bring it up, here we go. And so this is Zoom Earth, and one of my favorite things. It's always the photograph is usually only a few minutes old, if that. And so this is a live shot, pretty much, and you can see how this cloudiness rotated in as that cold front came in. But there's that little moisture package. Let me get this up and stop it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It shows up on the models a little bit. Okay, this is a current satellite photograph, but this right here is moving in that northwesterly flow down towards us. It's certainly something that is concerning that we keep an eye on, but I'm not sure. I think the models don't really say much about it, Mark. They seldom do in the northwesterly flow. They seldom pick up on those little disturbances. I guess we call them Alberta clippers and things of that
That's
sort.
right.
But that certainly does look. What is this little thing that popped up here at the top? Let me get rid of it. There you go. It's a Google ad. Well, anyway. So we'll see what happens. Then we look out here to the west. I see a lot of storms out there. There's 1, 2, 3 that I immediately see, 4. And so, if I go to the wind fields, we can see that, wow, they are wound up. And I think there's the Aleutian low right there, still right over the Aleutian Islands. But look at this, 1, 2, and this one right here is really wound up.
Yes, indeed.
That is a big storm.
That's going to get up into the flow and come down as a big storm for the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, and we'll see how that transpires to our neighborhood. Those are some strong wind speeds, and it is really wound up tight. This is something in our future we're going to have to watch. This would be, I would say, after New Year's Day.
Probably so. I was going to say sometime in the first week of January.
Yeah, so, and that's about the time we were thinking that the first big cold outbreak would arrive. It looks like it's been held up by a day or two. It's now looking like maybe the 3rd or 4th is when the big brunt of the very cold Arctic air would get in here. But I don't know. I'm a little troubled by what I'm seeing in the models and the way that they're acting. We still got some bitterly cold air up here in the Arctic in northern Canada, but it's really gone further south. It's all down past Hudson Bay now. I would say this is the area of one of the polar vortexes. You can't have more than one, but I think this is a piece that is broken off and is set up over Hudson Bay, as it does many times this time of year. So I don't know. There's just some things that concern me. I know they're talking about, well, let's just go over to the models. We'll look at tropical tidbits. Here's our look at today, and this is at noon, which is just a little bit ago. And this right here is a 540 line, but it looks like it doesn't go too much further. It just kind of sits there just to our south, keeping us cold. This is at noon tomorrow on the 21st. Well, I guess it does go a little further south. But I want to see what happens. And this is what I'm not sure about. You see it start to warm up a little bit. Now, it's not getting hot by any stretch of the imagination. That's still probably only in the low 40s that shows over us right there. But as we go on through it, this is on the 23rd. The 540 line's way up here. We got a little storm up here, but it looks like it's going to go off to the north and not affect us. Meanwhile, we've got another system affecting us here. This is on Christmas Eve. So, it's the same thing as what we saw the other day, that it looks like it's going to be a rainy Christmas Eve and probably even into Christmas Day. This is noon Christmas Eve. And there's even some strong storms back in Arkansas by 6 p.m. on the 24th. And really even some severe weather there in southern central Arkansas back over into Texas. That looks severe to me.
Yeah, they show our temperatures right then, probably up into the low to mid 50s.
Yep, and that's about what it does show there. So, and then as we go on through Christmas Day, here's 6 p.m. Christmas Day. The rains have returned, and they continue on. There's 6 a.m. on the 26th. Again, no sign of any cold air. In fact, look at this depth of this warmth. Let me get it. Good
big
grief.
Warm ridge off to the west of us there that has to get past us. But did you see that storm coming in on the northwest coast?
Let's see, where am I here? This is, what day is this, the 20th? I didn't.
Today is the 20th.
All right, let me get on up here to it.
Storm after
There
storm
it
is
is.
coming in up there. Yeah,
that is. Look how tight those isobars are right here. That is a big storm. What does it mean?
That will help break down the ridge of warmth that's across us and give the cold trough back in across us.
Yeah, and
what we're looking for is that system to set up over North Atlantic, up over Greenland or whatever. That will be a blocking system that'll keep the cold air in for us.
Which is normal when you have a La Nina that's in the eastern Pacific, and this one's going to be even further east along the coast of South America. And so that means normally when you get that, historically speaking, you have a blocking pattern that sets up over Greenland, which is what's called a negative NAO, negative North Atlantic oscillation. And when you get that, then it funnels cold air down into us. So there's something strange going on here, and it's hard to say exactly how this is going to play out. I can tell you that's a heck of a storm right there coming on shore. This right here is a storm probably in advance of the colder air. You see a low pressure system here near the Texas Panhandle, but then as we go on through it, it moves eastward. The rain picks up. You see this moisture plume still stretching way on up here. So that's Gulf moisture that is returning up over the continental U.S. And then, this is what's a little more concerning. This actually is a little bit deceiving because this is probably a squall line out ahead of a cold front. But this shows the cold air way back here. So this map is probably all screwy. If I had
the mountains always cause a weird disruption to the solid areas that we're used to seeing.
So I would say the 540 line actually goes down to something like this, in behind this squall line as a cold front comes in. I'm pretty sure that's what's causing that, and it really gets wound up. We may have to look at maybe some severe weather to our west in northeastern Arkansas, maybe western Tennessee, maybe far western Kentucky. But then there it goes. It just kind of goes away as fast as it came. We do have severe weather along the Gulf Coast there in southern Mississippi and Alabama. But again, this is kind of weird the way this looks. I just I don't know. I don't trust it,
Yeah,
to be
and
honest with
again, the farther out you get from like 120 hours on the GFS or whatever, the farther out you get from there, the more suspect what you're seeing is, because it
you. Yeah.
just gets all kinds of strange the farther out it goes.
Well, then here's the 540 line on the 30th, and here's a low pressure system. It's certainly in a an unusual position, and the cold air is pretty close. This may be something that will change. This shows the low going up here, but I had seen one earlier that showed it going just south of us. But then
Yeah,
again,
and again, that will change in the next run as well.
yeah. So it's completely changed from what it was the last time I looked at this. Then look at the cold air. Here's the 540 line, and look at this snow coming down here in the Four Corners area, just to the north. Where's it going to go? Here's a low down here, just west of Texas, and then here we go again. This is January 2nd. Got another storm coming. Is this the push of the mother lode? It sure looks like it. Look at how cold this stretches all the way back up into Canada.
Mm-hmm.
This is some brutally cold temperatures up in here. This is, probably single digits to below zero. We'll watch it. And this is still continuing to move to southeast, but it doesn't seem to be making a lot of eastward progress. I really thought this would be here by the 3rd, and now it looks like it's been delayed again by another, I don't know. It don't really want to push it on down. I just don't buy this, Mark. Something ain't right about it.
Right.
So,
like I say, the models have a hard time anytime there's a transition between what the established pattern is and what the next pattern is.
So don't worry too much about it, everybody. I can tell you the cold is coming. Actually, Coon's on the Weather and Wisdom Facebook page. She says, I want 2 feet of snow so I don't have to work tomorrow. I tell you, it would be nice, wouldn't it, actually, to look outside and see the scene that I have behind me. Davey Braswell Mitchell says, hi, Mark and David. And Chelsea Reese says, hey, friend, and today is Eli's birthday. Can you believe it? It's Eli's birthday.
Goodness.
Happy birthday, Eli. Just wanted to tell
Happy birthday, Eli.
Yeah, he's, I think he's 5. I believe he's 5 years old today. So anyway, happy birthday, buddy. We're glad to see you, and we're going to have your Christmas greeting on here pretty soon. I'm still in the editing process of those, along with others that are going to be on with you. We've got, oh my goodness.
Mermaid Cakes.
Yeah, Jessica and Gerald, Mermaid Cakes, and I forgot what his handle was, Black Heart or something. But anyway, there he is, Blackheart 502.
Yeah.
Speaking, there he is. Hello, Snow and Thunderbud, as he says. I hope all is well, Mark. I hope your family's doing well. Happy birthday to Eli. And Dave is saying happy birthday. Eli, you've got a lot of birthday wishes coming towards you, buddy. Andrea Cook says, hi, David, Mark. Early Merry Christmas. And everybody, Chelsea says he's a big 5 years old. Boy,
big
he's
5'5".
Yeah, he's going to be
The
wanting
big number 5.
He sure is. He's going to be wanting to join us here before long. Let me get over here. I want to go back to our
He's
radar.
getting his driver's license next week, right?
Yeah. You know what? He could probably do it. Nancy Robertson Lake says, happy birthday, Eli. Eli, you're so well loved, buddy. You've become one of our characters on here. I can't wait to show your Christmas greeting to everyone. A little hard. I'm going to have to get you to talk a little better. He still talks like a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old at the time. But anyway, he does good. Nancy Robertson Lake says, happy birthday, Eli. And she's on the David Powell Weather and Wisdom Facebook page, joining us on their live simulcast. And she says, no snow, please. Judy Walton Newton is on there as well. She's saying,
what'd you do, Dave?
I was over here and I let my finger hit this stupid button. I am so sorry, everybody. It wasn't the end. Here we go. But anyway, so I'm really trying to get this. Okay. Oh, he says Mermaid Cakes is at work in the kitchen. We're having a potluck at work tonight, and she's making me look good with delicious food and dessert. Oh. We need to raid her house and pretend to be looking at Christmas lights, and really maybe she'll give us a handout. Do you think? You think she
Maybe.
would? I think she would.
We could always go try to get in the gate where Gerald works.
Oh, well, that's true. That's true. I'd rather get into her house. It is decorated to the teeth. I've seen the latest of inside her house now. Oh my! It's just a Christmas. they making some good memories is all I can say. I swear,
Yep.
I hope it's as good as they want it to be. All of you guys are just such good friends, and at a time when I hope that you have great times and make those good memories with your families, because you never know what tomorrow will bring, and you will always remember those Christmas memories. So anyway, I can't talk too much about that. It tends to make me kind of get a little warm-hearted, when I go to thinking about it. So I try not to think too much about it. Just go on. That's all you can do. And remember the real reason that we have this season. It is certainly a special season, and it means a lot. And anyway, we need to remember our sponsors. If you guys don't mind, I'd like to pay our bills real quick. So I want to remember our friend Michael Vance at Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, 270-707-ROOF. If you have a problem with your roof, now's a good time to give Michael a call. I think he's still working today. This is Friday, so it's not a holiday or anything. So you could probably reach him.
Not yet.
Yeah, and so if you got a roofing issue, give Michael a call at 270-707-ROOF. And he also owns Lakeside Campground Marina. That kind of sounds good. I like to just maybe get away from it all and go over there and stay for about a week or so, just alone, looking at the lake waters and kind of reflecting on everything. But it is a nice place to visit, believe me. And I also don't want to forget our good friend Katie Moyer at Kentucky Hemp Works. Love her to pieces. She's one of my best friends. Think the world of her and her family. They are special, very special people. And so she actually has stuff in our online store. And I do want to talk to you about that. So let me play this first on what she's got in our online store. Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky Hemp Works Hemp Root Salve. It's easy to use. Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky Hemp Works salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order today. And of course, I do want to remember our Mid-South Storm Shelter guys. Those fellas are busy. And I hope that if you haven't put in an order for one of their storm shelters, you need to do that soon, because we're talking about some severe weather, and I certainly am a little concerned about what happens when March gets here, about mid-March. All indications are that it could be an unusually rougher season than what we've had in the last couple of 3 years. So get prepared for it, and here's what they have to offer. What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South Storm Shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South Storm Shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. And one of the things we're going to have eventually is we're going to put their storm shelter in our store, and I think they're going to offer some off if you mention David Powell Weather and Wisdom to them on the next storm shelter. But right now, this is where you can see a lot of our product is dpww.shop, but that is about to change. We've been in contact with our guy. We're going to be having the new shop address will be weatherandwisdom.shop. And so we'll see. It'll be online soon. I've looked at it. I'm excited about what's coming. I do have a couple of orders in at the dpww.shop. And so I'll ask you to be patient. We will get that order out to you. And, Mark, I'm surprised. Some of them are ordering. I love David Powell stuff. I said, oh, man, it makes my heart jiggle. I can't hardly believe it. It's very nice of you and kind. And I don't know. I just don't really deserve the accolades that some of you bestow upon me. But I'm thankful and grateful that I've been given the gift to be able to help people. And anyway, let's see. Chelsea Reese says, the OBJ, unusual person for Christmas Eve. Oh, okay. Unusual person, we are eating steak and potatoes. Is that what you're going to leave for Santa? Because if it is, I need to get me a beard and a big red suit. Maybe a little soot where I'm supposed to come down the chimney. Although they don't have a chimney, I don't think. But maybe I can. I don't know. I don't want to get shot and break into their house. That'd be bad, wouldn't it? But anyway, I'm just joking. I actually have a video of Santa who had too much of Mermaid Cake's eggnog. I think it was spiked a little bit. We'll show that in some of these Christmas screens. It's pretty funny. I swear it is hilarious. But anyway, I thank you all for being on here with us. Let me get back out here onto our normal screen. Here we go. And I don't see anything much still on radar. Mark, you have any more updates that you can think of that we need to tell them about?
No, we'll be back on Sunday with our normal update. But
Right.
what we're looking at, is still going to be cold tonight. And Saturday and Sunday is going to be rather cold, but it's going to be gradually warming up. And then we'll be in the low to mid 50s for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but we're going to be wet.
I do want to look real quick while we're still here.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you, I heard your broadcast, and you said you got a 4.25 at your house.
I mean,
rainfall.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I had 4.5.
Really? You always got to outdo me. I don't know. But yeah, we got a lot of rain. I don't think we need any rain anytime again in the near future. But anyway, that's 15 degrees at Spirit Lake. Don't you know that is about to be frozen solid over? I see a little bird has walked across. See little footsteps there? See them? Bless its little heart.
That's some cold feet.
It is. But looks like they've had a little skiff of snow. But
Yeah. Jocelyn Valentine is asking about March. She's a bit nervous now.
well,
But
I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about it too. From what I've seen, doesn't mean, like I said, it's a long ways out, so I wouldn't get too worried about it. But there are some indications it's going to be an unusually severe storm season when we go into it in springtime, because if everything happens like it's supposed to, we will have some pretty cold air in place over us, and then all of a sudden we have the winter decides to relax, warm air starts flowing up from the Gulf, and the rest is going to be history about what happens. We will see. But don't worry about it. We'll keep you posted if in fact it does develop, but that's a big if. So we'll see. Frank Reynolds on with us says, howdy guys. Hi Frank. I hope you guys are all enjoying the show. Connie Chancellor says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, I'm having a hard time talking. But
my granddaughter, they did their Christmas concert at her school the other day, and that's one of the songs they sang is "All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth."
Wow. I was trying to put together. Look here, we got some snow on the ground here in Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
In fact,
that's been there and gone and there and gone. It snows and then it melts off, and now it's back.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like they get huge amounts of snow all at once, but that's a pretty little scene there. I like it.
It is.
It looks clean. It's 31 degrees there. Let's see if we find some more snow up here somewhere while we're in the process of looking around. Boltec HQ. Oh, we got some
It's
snow.
on the Canadian side.
Yeah, and it's
up above Buffalo.
It is snowing. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, I think, wasn't it? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And let's look at, let's see, where is Lake St. Clair? I know
down into your right above Lake Erie there. No, right in there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's Lake St. Clair.
Now, we'll go in here. You got to go in close to look at that camera. They're getting some nice snowfall. The lake is out here. You can't see it from here, but this is the harbor. If you were able to see it, there'd be a lot of boats parked up in here. You see their mast and stuff, but it's obscured by the snow that's falling. It looks like it's relatively moderate snowfall right now. I just like looking at stuff like this for Christmas, and even if it's just pictures, this is a live shot, so you know that somewhere it's snowing for the Christmas holiday. And Nancy Robertson Lake says, Merry Christmas. Celebrate the reason for the season. Some of us, that's all you can do. Most of us, or some of us have, used to have a big family, and then all of a sudden you wake up one day and you find that maybe you're about one of the last ones left, and it seems kind of lonely. But it's all right. Everything's going to be good, and it is a beautiful time of the year.
Yeah.
Let's see, was that? Yeah, that's the same place we done looked at. I thought maybe I found another camera, but I didn't. I tell you
Yeah.
where I do want to go. Have you been out to
Mount Shasta?
Yeah.
Not today, I haven't. I don't know if they're still pointed at the ground or if they've raised the camera angle any.
Well, let's see what
See
they
what
got
they
here.
got.
Oh, there's the mountain. There's Mount Shasta. And
Oh, isn't
look,
that a? You know what that kind of cloud is, Dave?
it's a
Yeah.
lenticular. What's it
They
called?
call it an altocumulus standing lenticular. It forms on mountaintops like that.
That is beautiful. Though. Look at the snow-covered mountain, and then actually Mount Shasta goes up a little higher, but it's obscured by the
Yeah.
clouds.
Yeah,
But I
that
am
is a fantastic shot.
56 degrees there. It doesn't look like it's that warm, but wow. And of course, here's the
Well,
town.
of course, it's a
down.
lot colder up on the mountain.
Oh yeah, yeah. But gosh, that is nice to see that again. It's been a long time. I know yesterday you still had it pointed to the ground, but I guess they discovered it, and what a beautiful, beautiful sight. So we'll try to
Yeah.
look at that again in the future when snow is falling. But man, I really do like it. So anyway, let me go back over to our home, which is over this way, and I
Have
do
you
want
looked
to
at Irwin, Tennessee?
let's take a look at that. See what it looks like. Condensation on the lens. But it's 31 degrees, so it's probably frost on the lens, I would say.
I'd say.
But let's go down to Burnsville, North Carolina, which is not too far from there. It's
And they're not transmitting a picture right now, are they?
well,
There it is. Or no.
no, that was 50 degrees, and no, they're not. I swear. But anyway, it was nice yesterday when I looked at it, but nothing much. I do want to look back here at our friends at, oh shoot, UT Martin,
Yep.
and see what weather we have down there that might be coming our way. It looks like some partly cloudy skies. Is it partly cloudy out there? No, it's still cloudy,
Yep.
but this is
Well,
the,
we're still under the influence of that low pressure up to the north that's causing this little clipper to come through and give us a chance for some snow flurries. So
and you know,
we'll eventually maybe look like that tomorrow.
this looks like these clouds are coming towards us. So this may be, that front might be between us and them. We got some wind going. You can tell by the camera shaking, but yeah, it's decent. Good to see the sunshine. 35 degrees there, so it's not too warm anyway.
That's right.
But anyway, everybody, I'm just glad to see you all. It's been nice talking to you. Whitney Seller says, Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you, Whitney, and Merry Christmas back to you. Allegra Pace, my good friend, she says, Hi, David Mark, Merry Christmas. And Linda
Merry Christmas to you too.
Yeah, Linda McElrath says, It's beautiful Mount Shasta. It is beautiful there. And so I'm glad that some of you are able to appreciate the beauty we're able to show through this software and everything. If you haven't liked and subscribed this channel, even if you're over on the Facebook page, try to go over to YouTube and hit subscribe and like. It means so much. It helps our subscription rate with YouTube, and they tend to pay us a little more money the more subscribers we have. And the reason we want that is so we can keep bringing you this product and our upgrades as they become available. So anyway, that's why we hope you will subscribe and like and share this channel. And really, I guess we're about done, Mark. You got anything else you want to say?
No, everyone enjoy the weekend. We'll see you again Sunday afternoon or evening with the next weather update. And good luck with your last minute Christmas shopping.
Yeah, and if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye.